Hello everyone, it's me, number 10, snake language. When most people hear the word snake, they think of something scary that hisses all the time, like this guy. But did you know that snakes don't actually hiss? Well, they do, but it's not what you think. The sound is created by forcing air through their mouths really quickly. This makes the muscles in their throat vibrate, which creates the characteristic hissing sound. Snakes use this to warn off predators and to scare their prey before striking. Also, a snake's hiss can be different depending on its mood. If a snake feels annoyed or threatened, it will rattle its tail. This is called a warning hiss. If two snakes meet, they usually hiss at each other as a threat. And mother snakes often hiss at anything that gets too close to their eggs. They don't want anything destroying their babies before they're born. The weirdest part is that baby snakes can hiss before they even hatch. 9. Seeing in the dark. Snakes have eyes, but they aren't very good at seeing during the day. Their eyes are adapted to see better in the dark. There's one exception. Some snakes, such as cobras and coral snakes, can see color. Most snakes can't, though, and some are almost blind. Blind snakes live in countries on every continent except Antarctica. They're also known as worm snakes because they look more like an earthworm than a snake. Some people say that these creatures aren't actually snakes at all. Instead, they might be the descendants of lizards that evolved over millions of years to become blind. These poor guys have pretty much given up on hunting. Instead, they eat small insects that fall into their burrows. That's how they get most of their food. Number 8. The biggest snake. The biggest snake in the world is the reticulated python. The longest one ever found was 25 feet long. That's as tall as a 2-story building. When fully grown, they can weigh around 350 pounds. Just imagine getting crushed by a snake that weighs as much as a walrus. Reticulated pythons live in swamps and rainforests. They wait until their prey is close enough and then strike. They wrap their bodies around their victim and squeeze tightly until they suffocate. Then the snake swallows them whole. In one case, a reticulated python ate a deer that was twice as tall as the snake. It must have been one hungry snake. Number 7. Venomous snakes. There are so many types of venomous snakes that it would take a lifetime to learn about them all. We'll start with the king cobra. It lives in jungles and lives on insects and other snakes. King cobras can spit their venom into their victims' eyes. This causes blindness and excruciating pain. One drop of their venom is enough to kill 10 humans. Next we have the black mamba. The name comes from the black color of its insides. Its venom is extremely dangerous. Even a small bite can be deadly. It usually takes 12 anti-venom injections to save someone who's been bitten by a black mamba. Last but not least, there's the inland taipan. Its venom contains toxins that melt human skin. It's considered the most venomous snake in the world. Luckily, these snakes are shy and rarely attack people. 6. Snakes without limbs. There are several species of snakes without limbs. One is the boa. They grow between 2 and 6 feet long. They live in tropical areas and are great swimmers. They use their paddle-shaped tails to steer themselves through the water. Boars also have heat-sensing pits on their faces. They help the snake detect warm-blooded animals in complete darkness. Then the snake can go in for the kill. Another type of limbless snake is the worm snake. They're smaller than boas and are usually less than 2 feet long. Unlike boas, they don't have any heat-sensing pits. Instead, they rely on their sense of smell to find food. These amazing creatures don't have belly scales like other snakes. This makes them incredibly flexible. So when they're slithering along, their bodies kind of look like a giant worm. 5. The fastest snake. The fastest snake in the world is the black neck-speed snake. It lives in Africa and can move 12 feet per second. That's as fast as Usain Bolt. The way it moves is called sidewinding. It throws its body in a series of S-shaped curves. Each curve travels independently of each other. This allows the snake to keep moving forward, even though it doesn't have any legs. Other snakes can also move this way, but none are as fast as the black neck-speed snake. Number 4. Snakes can eat anything. Snakes can eat just about anything, including each other. They don't chew their food, of course, but they can swallow it whole. Garter snakes are known to eat anything that moves. They've been seen eating mice, worms, salamanders, frogs, and even hummingbirds. King snakes are also known for having huge appetites. They can even eat other snakes. Once a king snake swallowed a rattlesnake, a copperhead, a coral snake, and a cottonmouth. The snake that eats the most mice is the red rat snake. In one case, a red rat snake ate 130 mice in a year. That's one mouse every single day, but it gets better. A yellow-bellied sea snake once ate 125 goldfish in a single feeding. After it was done, its stomach was so full that it couldn't swim properly. It eventually died of exhaustion. No. 3. Poisonous skin. Some snakes have poisonous skin. The poison comes out whenever they shed their skin. If someone touches it, it can burn and cause permanent dark scarring. People have even gone blind after touching poisonous snake skin. One example is the horned rattlesnake. Its skin contains a toxin called crotoxin. Another snake with poisonous skin is the bushmaster. This snake is responsible for most snake-related deaths in South America. Its skin contains a toxin that dissolves human skin. There is no cure for this, so the only option is to remove the dead skin. This is painful and expensive, which is why many people die from it. 2. A snake can steal your lunch. A group of students in India learned this the hard way. They were sitting outside eating their lunch when a snake slithered over and stole it. Yes, this snake actually walked away with their food. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. In 2019, a man in Malaysia had his lunch stolen by a snake. The reptile took the man's chicken and rice and disappeared into the bushes. Another time, a woman in Indonesia lost her fried noodles. She left them outside while she went inside her house for a few minutes. When she came back, a snake had stolen them. It seems that snakes are just like kids. They take whatever they want whenever they want it. Number 1. Snakes are smarter than you think. Snakes may look dumb, but new research suggests that they're smarter than your cat. Scientists have recently discovered that snakes have excellent memories. They remember where they've seen food before and return to that place again and again. They also recognize their own reflections in the mirror. This is the same test that scientists used with apes, dolphins, and even dogs. But snakes pass the test with flying colors. Scientists don't know exactly how smart snakes are. They might be smarter than we think. If you're ever in the wild, don't underestimate the power of a snake. It may look like an easy target, but it could end up being smarter than you. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which fact about snakes surprised you the most. Was it the fact that they can steal your lunch or that they recognize themselves in the mirror? Either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Now go out, have fun, and be nice to each other.